see comments saying AI slop. You see, I think Coca-Cola, they released a
Yeah.
commercial, AI commercial, so much pushback on that. The music artist Action Bronson, typically he's known for releasing albums where he actually paints his album cover. He released an album cover where it had AI, and his fans went crazy about it, right? And he said this was just a placeholder. This was just a placeholder. But it gets people really, really mad. So I guess, what's your initial thoughts on hearing that statistic? Does that track to you?
Yes, but I think again it comes back to why is it? Because again, there is an AI slot that exists and it is recognizable and you can tell it's AI, but that's the version now. If you look 2 years ago, we had Will Smith eating spaghetti like he was, flinging his arms around, right? So it's coming a long way. I think it's AI being needed in where it's actually needed, and what do we need a human to do with its contextual knowledge versus a robotic process automation that can be dealt with by AI in the background. Because I'm sure if you asked people, do you want to fill in this form, 50 different times, or you can get AI to do it so you can sit on a beach on the weekend and not worry about anything, they would choose that option. What I look at though is, for example, that one that you just gave around the musician, this is where I think it comes down to people's personal preference, like we saw with the Apple innovation as well, the Apple advert as well. People want some of the creative stuff to stay humanly creative. So maybe that is you write a fantastic picture or art, whatever you want, and that is you kind of expressing yourself in that way. But that's not to say, for example, some of the AI music generation stuff like that is fantastic now, and it can give you some really good songs. So I think it's there's the kind of the division in the middle, right? Of what can we do from a business AI process? I'm sure there is much, and we've seen it in the reports, there is much more willingness to have AI in that part of the process to get the day-to-day done. But people
Yep.
still want the protection over the more the creative, I don't think people would read, and maybe we can test this. Maybe this is a challenge we should do. We